Yo, 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 yo. What's up, y'all? Tell like it is TV, man. Let's talk about it, y'all. So first of all, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. All right, man. So let's get into what Steven Espinosa has to say about the buildup between Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis and this BS that he's gonna get up here and say at the end of the day. This interview to me was kind of telling. It was a lot. It was a lot. Like I said, I think these dudes are stealing money from the fights. You know what I'm saying? I think they're stealing money from the fights, in my personal opinion. It is what it is. But let's get into Steven Espinosa though. First of all, fair act use, fair act use, fair act use, fair act use. Salute the Fight Hub.
What type of a buildup do we get with that fight? Like, do we go back to the days of like Mayweather Canelo with like the multi-city press tours and the 24/7 type things for a fight like that?
Well, again, this one I think even more so is going to be a social media promotion, and especially.
This man said a social media promotion. So let's get this clear, right? We can't get Terrence Bud Crawford and Earl Spence because y'all worried about some bullshit. You're giving them zero guarantees, and if somebody asks them to open up them books, that's where you have a problem at. But we're gonna do this whole social media press tour. I mean, come on now, this is just clown shit, bro.
With those two guys who have, among the top, two of probably the top three or four social media followings in the sport.
All right, so we're basing this based off of them being the top two or three social medias in the sport, right? This is why, this is why I'm telling y'all, man. Reason why we not getting the fights that we want is because of these dudes like this with this dumbass ideology of what they think the fans want. Don't nobody want to watch no TikTok, nigga, for to promote no goddamn fight. What is Steven Espinosa talking about, bro? Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia should at least have somewhat of a tour, somewhat of a press tour. You know what I'm saying? Y'all getting on your knees to make this goddamn fight. When it came to Bud and goddamn Earl Spence, oh man, well, you cross the street. That was the saying and all this other shit, right? You know what I mean? So, you can't make the fight with Devin Haney and them niggas because of this, that, and the third. Well, like I said, y'all niggas y'all been getting on y'all knees waiting for goddamn Ryan Garcia to fight Tank, and it didn't matter what it was going to take. Y'all would be there for the goddamn explosion. You know what I'm saying? Like, the shit is weird as fuck. And the reason why I think that they don't want to do this shit for real is because they're nervous at how much money that these two young fellas might actually generate. So they want to steal from the fight. They want to steal from these people's what could be their accomplishments. Because if they are to generate so much money and this, that, and the third and all this attention, then that means they'll have to pay them more as well. You see what I'm saying? So I don't think they want to do that. So they kind of want to hurt the fight still at the same time. We're trying dumbass shit like this, talking about, oh yeah, well, they do have the two biggest social. What is that? What does that mean? So what? They have the biggest two social media followers. LeBron has one of the biggest social media followers in the NBA. Does that mean that when he plays, the ratings are going to be higher than another game? No, it don't. No, it does not. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to, let's use Giannis. Giannis the same way. Giannis has a big social media follow. So him and LeBron James play, that automatically means everybody and their mama is watching the Bucks and the goddamn Lakers? No. Somebody might be watching the Celtics and the goddamn Heat. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just is what it is. Like, so what are these dudes talking about? You know what I'm saying?
So I think, whereas, traditionally would have said, hey, multi-city, you want to generate all this publicity in all these different areas and a lot. We don't have to do a multi-city press tour to create content, and those guys are experts at creating content already.
So Steven Espinoza and Showtime Sports, they want to get lazy on their work now. Now they want to be lazy on their work. Either that or Floyd Mayweather was really the control of all access. But I'm pretty sure they could have did this. Ryan Garcia has somewhat of a personality. Tank Davis has somewhat of a personality. These guys could have done it all access. You could have done it. I mean, you're telling me you did it for Earl Spence and Ugas, but you can't do it for this quote-on fight you're going above and beyond for? You do it for that, though, right? You do it for that. But you won't do it for this fight that you done got on your knees for, cross-promoted, and all kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's ridiculous.
So, particularly given the age and the demographics of their fan bases, like this is something that I think this will be, the first sort of social media first boxing promotion.
So this man wants to take, because of these dudes and what all this other stuff, he's saying this is going to be the first social media boxing press tour. I mean, oh my God. I'm telling you, man, when y'all applauded Jake Paul, that was the beginning of the fucking end, man. I'm telling y'all, man. Telling y'all, fans, we did this shit to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We did this shit to ourselves the minute we let them YouTube niggas come in here and we had credible motherfuckers. We started blogging about these YouTubers. Yeah, we fucked up right there, boy. I'll tell you that right now. We fucked up 100% with that, because now we going to be rolling out basing fights based on who got the biggest social media. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable, man. Unbelievable, man. And now, right, with Showtime, he believed that all these young kids going to go buy the fights. Yeah, they always find some way to slap fire out of a goddamn out of a real fan who spend their money to pay for these fights and go to these fights, bro. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, we don't mean shit. It's about the younger demographic, and they're the future, and all this other stuff. I mean, it is what it is, man. Let's let it keep going. But this is just dumb. I mean, I think you would generate a lot of money if they was on press tours and doing this whole other stuff. I'm not saying they got to be on a 5-city press tour, but, maybe a couple cities, maybe 2 or 3, you know what I'm saying? Leave them at the press conference, kind of stretch the dates out a little bit. But this is what happens when you're doing janky fucking business and you're basically announcing that the fight is going to happen a month and a half or 2 months 2 months before the fight actually is getting ready to happen. You know what I'm saying? A month and a half before the fight is getting happen. You know what I mean? So now what? You gonna have these fighters running around with a chicken with their head cut off, doing press tours in different cities? No, they don't even want to do that. They being lazy. You know what I'm saying? They're being lazy. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. So, it is what it is, though. But let's let it keep going.
So, what does that mean? Look, I don't think it's going to be revolutionary. But again, instead of, thinking about, what do we put in, how many episodes of All Access do we do? We'll do a couple for sure. But more so is how do we adapt what we're doing to get maximum exposure on TikTok? Because that's the...
This nigga said maximum exposure on TikTok. Bro, I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. Jake Paul and us fans, because I was a part of it too. We killed boxing, bro. We literally killed boxing, man. Literally killed this shit, man. Shit is over with, bro. Titles don't mean shit no more. As long as you got a big social media following, that's all that matters, man. There's some other fighters and shit like that that's, still real fighters, man. But number one, a lot of them ain't gonna get the opportunities But like I said, at the end of the day, this shit is really it don't turn into some social media shit, bro. It don't matter about being the best anymore. If you got a big social media following, that's all that really matters. Where the networks are going to be willing to put the bread up for you and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters. You got a big social media following. Hey, we that's something we can use that. We can use that. The analytics tell us that these fans are gonna go pay for the fight, even if it's just a small percentage of the fans. They're gonna. This is at least about 1.5. Yo, no disrespect. I ain't gonna sit up and hold you. I hope this fight don't do too well. I'm gonna keep it a bean pie with y'all, because at the end of the day, this is really not the fight. Nobody is really. I'm not excited for the fight as much as other people are excited for this fight, and it's not because I hate Tank, and it's not because I hate Ryan Garcia. It's because number one, the fight should have been happened, right? And number two, which could be number one, to be honest, ain't none of these niggas fighting Devin Haney. So it's like, bro, okay, if they fight, who's going to fight for the belt after that? So it's like, it's nothing to like lead up to. It's nothing there. It's like, okay, if Tank beats this dude, then what? You know what I'm saying? Unless Tank gonna keep his word and go after Dev, that's the only shit I can say I can look forward to. But I can't really move like that. I can't do that shit with. I don't trust these dudes like that. You know what I'm saying? These dudes say, "Oh, after my next fight, I'm gonna see what's up, see what's popping," and then they fight happen, and then these niggas get quiet and shit. You know what I'm saying? And if you start calling them niggas out and shit, they'll start blocking you and shit like that. So I can't really take these niggas' word about shit. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, but. Like I said, man, that social media, oh, I got this many followers on me, I'm popping, I'm the man. Ew, nigga, what are you doing as far as a fighter, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Are you willing to get out here and really fight the best, though? Are you willing to get out here and be the fucking champ and hold it down? Be the king of the hill? You willing to do that? Or are you willing to be some social media fighter and shit? The social media champion and shit. Yeah, I got all the followers. Who is that? Who? What he do? Oh, he got all the belts? Or in the division that I'm at? Well, it don't matter. I got more followers. I'm more popular than he is. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, technically, we can't make this fight happen because you only have this amount of subscribers, followers, and this guy right here, he has, so we have to go fight somebody else that has a bigger brand. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we need somebody with a bigger brand to make this a fight. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the only way we'll let you do the fight, you're going to have to fight him for free. Oh, you want to fight him for free? Well, yeah, I guess we can do that then. Yeah, we can do that. So later, sign your name right there, right? That'd be the only way they'll probably be willing to do so like they try to do Bud and goddamn Earl Spence. I'm surprised Earl even let that shit go off like that. Like, bro, these niggas for this fight, we're going to offer you a 0 guarantee, bro. Niggas is stealing from y'all in that fight. PBC and them niggas is stealing money from their fighters, bro. Point blank, period. They're stealing the potential of the money that they can make. And I honestly think they stealing money too with not being so transparent on what is actually going on. If that was the deal breaker to flip the table over and make a fight that still hasn't happened yet, that says a lot. But let's get into this.
Demo that we can capture with these two fighters, and they already have an audience there. So the reality is, how do we use those tools more proactively to get people under the tent?
That's great.
Okay. So what he's saying is they already have a core. So that means we already have the other fans is us. That's who he's talking about. We trying to, once again, squeeze the casuals into paying for the fight. Because we already got the bitch ass, bullshitting ass, real fans of boxing. We know that they bitch ass gonna be there. And yeah, they gonna pay for that shit. But we trying to get the casual though. We catering to the casual. That's all they ever do, is cater to the fucking casual. This shit that pissed me off about, you know what I mean? Like, bro, I wouldn't have a problem with none of this shit for real, if we would have got the Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford fight. I got no problem with it. But I still ain't get that fight yet. And it took this fight ain't take that long to build at the end of the day. And Y'all went above and beyond to make sure that this fight happened. Oscar got online and threatened your bitch ass. Hey, man, if I don't get a contract by Monday, bitch ass nigga, we ain't doing the fight. And what's Espinosa and PBC, them niggas do? They made sure they got that shit over to his ass ASAP Rocky, nigga. Next day, they was taking pictures with contracts and shit like that. Him and Ryan. So it's like, y'all go above and beyond to do this shit, but when if it comes down to Terrence Crawford, it's a problem.
This is gonna be like the first fight where you guys would leverage something like that, like
in a way this meaningful, and particularly because we don't usually have two different fighters that each are as active and have such a big following as they do.
Oscar's optimistic that he could start doing more business with you guys in terms of placing his fighters with some of the PBC fighters. He mentioned Munguia, Zurdo as one of them. Do you get that sense that like, hey, there's finally like a little bit of like a thawing process where we could see more of these fights between some of their guys and the PBC stable?
That's it's largely in his hands. I mean, look, I think part of the obstacle along the way has been contractual obligations, and particularly with DAZN as they were sort of launching. Look, you're launching a new endeavor, and they were pretty antagonistic in terms of how they related to everybody else in the sport. It didn't leave a lot of room for collaboration. And, I think they've adjusted their business model. I think, they're no longer launching. I mean, the first thing you probably don't want to launch a business and then immediately start watering it down by working with everybody. I assume that's part of the strategy.
Whoa! Big news!
But I think that's part of it. From our perspective, we've never been exclusive with PBC. The door's been open. We've had, Oscar and I talked about Ryan Garcia, way back probably in 2015, 2016 about, doing something with him. So there have been conversations, but maybe this provides more of a template.
So this man has been talking about Ryan Garcia since 2015. I mean, like I said, man, this whole shit is it just shows you, man, that the networks are the problem with boxing, man. They just are, man. They just are. They get mad if the fans steal the fight, but then they don't want to give the fight the fans want to see. It's like the most backwardest shit ever. It's like you want us to just come out of our pocket for some shit, even though we're boxing fans, hardcore boxing fans. You just want us to just come out of our pocket and shit and support some shit that we don't really fuck with. We didn't ask for. You know what I'm saying? We didn't ask for that shit. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, man. And what's the meaning of this shit? What? Just a fight? Like, bro, Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis, bro, is really not a pay-per-view fight. Just to keep it a buck with y'all. Like, this was like back in the, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is definitely not a pay-per-view fight. This is a great fight. This is a Saturday night, HBO kind of night, Showtime boxing kind of night right here. Saturday night boxing right here. This is what kind of night it is. You know what I mean? Like, this is not some pay-per-view, you know what I mean? Like Mayweather-ish kind of event, bro. Like, man, y'all niggas stop it, man. Y'all niggas stop that. You know what I mean? Both fighters do have big names in the sport. I'm not going to sit up here and say that they're not big names. But like I said, it's funny how with the network would be willing to get out here and actually, get out here and actually get behind. They don't want to get it behind the Bud and the Crawford shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know, man. It's just kind of crazy. Unless they can steal money. They're stealing money from both of these fighters. I guarantee you that. DAZN stealing money, and Oscar and them boys stealing money from Ryan, and PBC, Showtime and these niggas, TGB Promotions, stealing money from goddamn Tank. I guarantee you that.
For how things can be done in the future. But by the same token, like, not every fight merits this. It's sort of like, just because we did Mayweather-Pacquiao, with HBO Showtime, it didn't lead to a bunch more HBO Showtime collaborations. But where it's necessary and where there's enough business to do, like, yeah, look, if this breaks the ice, then great.
Yeah, he's hoping that this leads to the Crawford Spence fight, and he had a chat with Crawford. We don't know where Crawford's going to go, but do you think something is needed like that, like Crawford aligning himself with a promoter like Oscar that you guys have worked with to nail it down?
No, I don't think so. I mean, if that's where he ends up, then great. That's certainly his prerogative, and to run his career the way he wants to. I don't think it affects it one way or the other, because I don't think it was the lack or presence of a promoter that caused it to break down the first time. If having a promoter in there on the side can make the negotiation easier and smoother, then great. But I don't think that.
Here's the whatchamacallit. Steven Espinoza doesn't respect Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Because that nigga black. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. Because he's an Asian American, he don't respect him. So when he asked that nigga to open up them books, he had a problem with that. Like, almost like on some shit like the audacity of this nigga to ask me this shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. The fight ain't happening. You know what I mean? But like I said, when it comes down to everybody else, this nigga's willing to open the vote for the nigga. You know what I mean? When it came down to Canelo, open the vote for Canelo. Not one, but 2 times. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to this fight right here, he's willing to go above and beyond, do shit that, he willing to try some shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, we ain't got to do the Press City Tour because, we ain't trying to pay no money on that neither. And we don't want these niggas getting too big, and then they're going to be wanting more money, you know what I'm saying, after they fight. So, no, we don't want none of that. What we're going to do, since they got big social media following, we're going to have them promoted straight from the social media. Psst. Oh, man. Unbelievable, man.
Having a promoter, not having the promoter was a factor. It really was sort of, I think different expectations, and just not being able to get to the same page, and then, at a certain point, Crawford went in a different direction.
Because of the stalling. You know what I'm saying? Keep it real, Espinoza. The stalling is what made Bud go in a different direction. Earl still hasn't fought yet. So, at the end of the day, all this shit about the fight so why he ain't fighting Thurman then? You know what I'm saying? Because it was rumored, well, not rumored, but it was sanctioned for his ass to fight Thurman. And then we hearing April. Now it's not April. Now you got this ghost date of June, right? To be announced June. But, you know what I mean? Showtime just released their schedule. And unless it's after the 24th of June, don't look like there's going to be a fight in June as far as that Spectrum shit was called. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, it's just a bunch of bullshit going on, man, in the sport, man. And it's just like, man, this shit is ridiculous, man. It's really tiresome, man. And I don't know, man. Let's let him keep going, though, man, because I'm this fucking guy, man.
You guys re-engaged? Have you guys tried to start talks?
The reality is this is one where you don't want too many cooks in the kitchen. And so, look, I want to insert myself where we can be helpful. But I'm not demanding a role in this. I mean, this is largely a conversation between Crawford and PBC and TGB, as it should be, because, they're negotiating sort of.
So, when it comes down to Crawford, Al Heyman and TGB are doing PBC and TGB are doing the talking to Crawford to work out a deal with Earl Spence. Where the fuck is Earl Spence, bro? Where is Earl Spence? But that's for a different video, man. But anyway, man, I'm gonna stop this right here, man, because that actually that's actually good into the next talking point that I'm gonna actually get into. So anyway, man, don't get mad at me, man. I just gotta tell like it is, man. Tank, Ryan, you know what I'm saying? Salute to y'all fight. I'm not hating on the fight. I'm just not excited about it. I don't know what y'all niggas gonna do next. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna fight for Undisputed. You're gonna fight Devin Haney. That's when I get excited. You know what I'm saying? That'll make the blood, you know what I'm saying, bubble back for boxing and shit. Like, yeah, niggas actually want to compete. I don't mind niggas getting their paper. Get your paper. But at the end of the day, goddamn it, I want to see the best fighting the best. And if you claim you the best, fam, if you claim you that nigga for real, then hey, let's get it popping. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, man, you know what I mean? Y'all niggas want to be social media warriors and social media champions and shit, bro. I can't get excited for shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'll watch it, you know what I'm saying? But I can't get excited. That ain't no shit that's having me, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's some shit I watch. Yeah. What y'all nigga doing? Oh, what's going on? Oh, the fight going on tonight? Yeah, what y'all ordering it? Oh, y'all ain't know it? Y'all fire sticking that shit? Oh, yeah, I come by and watch that shit, bro. I come by and watch that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them kind of shits, you know what I mean? It ain't no die-hard shit I need to go make sure I'm home, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no shit where, you know what I mean? Like that, like y'all know how I used to do with the boxing events. I fuck around, be home for the boxing event when I couldn't have been out somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Like Ryan Garcia and them niggas, like that shit is some shit I'll fuck around, be out and watch the fight, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really too stressing. It ain't that big of a fight to me like that, you know what I mean? Ain't shit I'm making sure I'm, you know what I'm saying? You know when it's a big fight, bro. Like the fight day in general, like it's just mad. You're mad anxious for this shit. You're cleaning, you're cooking. You know what I'm saying? You're making sure you're getting your body. If you do drugs, you know what I'm saying. If you don't do drugs, cool. But you're getting your herb. You know what I'm saying? You're going to go get your liquor and shit like that. You know what I mean? You got the music popping. You ready for the night for my die hard boxing fans. Y'all know what that Saturday is like. You know what I'm saying? God damn it, the whole week, the arrivals, the last press conference, the weigh-ins, you know what I mean? Like big fights used to be big fights. They're not that no more. You know what I mean? There's no more press tours. They done sucked all the life out of the fucking, and then they wonder why they do low viewership. You know what I'm saying? The press conferences is what brought eyes to it. Just in case people didn't forget. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I forgot this fight. Yeah, they about to get ready. What is the fight today? Oh no, it's the press conference. Oh yeah, shit, I forgot. Where they gonna be at? Oh, they in New York today? Shit, I might pull up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I might pull up. That shit down the street. You know what I'm saying? I might pull up to that shit. You get it, and then people that don't know these fighters get a chance to see these fighters and shit like that, and get a chance to interact with them and shit like that. If the fighter feels like interacting, you know what I mean? Like it's different, man. It's different, and the game has been dying slowly, man. It's been dying slowly. The minute a nigga like Jake Paul, the minute we get out here and start blogging, like me, I was never on the Jake Paul train. But for people that was condoning the Jake Paul train, fam, you a part of killing boxing. This is why Steven Espinoza can come out of his pocket and pay Jake Paul $10 million, give him a $10 million contract without blinking. You know what I'm saying? But Crawford and Spence, for undisputed, get a zero guarantee, nigga. Conor McGregor called this dude a weasel. I believe that nigga now. Now I believe Conor. I don't believe that nigga was just talking shit. I believe him now. You know what I'm saying? This dude is a weasel, man. Just like everybody at the PBC and TGB promotions, man. These niggas is weaseling their way and stealing from these fighters, man. And that's just the sad reality, man. It's the sad reality. They come out here and give us a fucking a decent schedule. You know what I mean? It's not even what it used to be. Like when them PBC schedule used to drop, bro, them shits used to be hard. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, PBC dropped their schedule. That shit mid than the motherfucker, bro. That shit mid, bro. That shit ain't hitting like that, man. It's only it's not even really a big fight on that shit for real. Because like I said, I will say this. Cable Plant, David Benavidez, that's another decent fight. That's not no huge fight like that, man. You know what I'm saying? They're not even fighting for belt. It's not a huge fight. So these are just a bunch of decent fights. You know what I'm saying? But, like I said, they put the money up for David Benavidez and Cable Plant. And these niggas fighting for no belt. What, the hopes to get a Canelo rematch? So you're willing to put the money up because it's the hopes of having a Canelo rematch? Or what? Cable Plant the Caucasians are just gonna come out and come see Cable Plant. Oh no! It's the Mexicans that's gonna come out to come support David Benavidez, right? So y'all willing to put that money up? No questions. Nobody got to ask shit. But if it's Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford, two ancient Americans. Well, one nigga's Jamaican, but whatever. At the end of the day, if these niggas fight, it's a word. They got to fight for a zero guarantee. And it's a worry that niggas is going to steal the fight. Because both of these niggas is black. I mean, you really can't even escape the racism shit in boxing, bro. There's almost like no way around that shit. Know what I'm saying? No way around that shit whatsoever with racism in boxing, bro. There's no way around it. And you got scumbags like this, like Steven Espinoza, that'll sit up there, shake hands with you, laugh with you, might invite you to his crib to a dinner or something. But when it comes time to paying you that cash, he ain't trying to do it for real. Know what I'm saying? If it's Canelo Alvarez, like I said, the man said he been on his knees for Ryan Garcia since 2014, 2015. Once again, the man said he been on his knees for Ryan Garcia since 2014, 2015. And here we are, 2023, and he's still on his knees for Ryan Garcia. Anyway, man, don't get mad at me, man. I just got to tell it like it is, man. So shout out to day one. Shout out to new ones, man. Make sure niggas hit the like button, subscribe button. If you want to donate, the links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. Anyway, tell it like it is TV. We out of here, y'all.